project is The Secrets to a Cleaner Toothbrush, and I won the second place in microbiology, and I won the Broadcom's Masters Award. A bit about my project is testing if there's actually bacteria on our toothbrushes, because every night when we go to brush our teeth, we're putting that toothbrush back into our mouth after we just cleaned it, so I thought that there must be bacteria on our toothbrushes. The techniques that were the most effective were the mouthwash technique, the pressure cooker technique, the UV sanitizer, which is basically this light that shines on the bristles, and this Nano V toothbrush that has silver-coated bristles. So I could conclude that my hypothesis was in fact correct, but however there was 3 other techniques that were equally as effective.
My title is Can Light Control Heart Rate? And the awards I got was I got first place in zoology, I got the Chapman Innovation Award, and I was entered into the Broadcom Masters. The question I answered was, does light affect the heart rate of Daphnia magna? And I used red light, blue light, and UV light. So the conclusion that I came up with is that temperature might have played a part in the effect of heart rate, because temperature does actually affect the heart rate, and it's been proven numerous times. So based on that information, I proved that, I said that temperature could have been a possible reason.
So the main purpose of my project was finding this most pure way to conserve water when growing grass, but still keeping it fresh and green, and it was in the environmental science category. I got first place in the environmental category at the Orange County Science Fair, along with the Broadcom Masters Award, and at the school I got the best in show project. The main purpose of my project was finding this most pure way to conserve water when growing grass, but still keeping it fresh and green. My hypothesis was that by using the color sensor, the color sensor and the moisture sensor would both work the best. And I thought that it would be a little bit behind what the city recommended, but my results, it actually didn't conclude that result, because in conclusion, the city actually recommended, as shown by the graph here, a lot more water than what you actually should be watering your grass with.
The name of my project is Beware the Bezoar. The awards that I have won were the second place in chemistry, and I also was part of the Broadcom Masters. Basically what my project was about is how much gummy bears does it take to clog up your intestines. What I concluded was that it would take at least 25 ounces. As you can see here, there was a huge increase once it got to 25 ounces. So it was just a fun experiment to do.
The name of my project is Please Turn Down the Volume. I won a first place award at my school and a first place award for my category in Orange County. My project is basically on soundproofing and how soundproofing really works. I concluded that on average, fiberglass insulation is the most effective soundproofing material.
So it's my project Fighting Fertilizers. In counties, it won 3 awards. It won the Broadcom Masters, second place in Earth Science, and a specialty award. In California alone, there are over 43 million acres of agricultural land, which means different fertilizers farmers use can have a huge impact on the environment. In conclusion, I found the hypothesis was only partially correct. Although some fertilizers do cause the environment to acidify and can eventually harm the ecosystem, that is only a small portion of those commercial fertilizers which are most commonly used. So it is most important that we protect our farms and our ecosystem by helping spread awareness of how we can protect them by using organic fertilizers rather than chemical fertilizers.
My project is called Biodiesel Fuel for the Future, and at counties I won a first place in my category, Botany Applications. I won a Broadcom Award, and I won 2 specialty awards. My project is on biodiesel, which is a renewable fuel made out of different kinds of sources, and I made my biodiesel out of plant-based sources such as algae, and I also used fryer oil. For my results, I found out that biodiesel is actually a good source for anything that you need to use gasoline. However, if you want to use biodiesel at home, you have to ration it out and only use a certain percentage, or else your engine will explode. And so for my project, I found out that I can turn basically any plant-based source into any renewable fuel you need.
My project is Planaria, the Race to Regenerate. I got first place in pharmacology at counties, and I'm a Broadcom Master. So I tested the effects of aloe vera and caffeine on the regeneration of planaria. And so the social implications, so what I can see is that aloe vera actually helps regrowth, so like in wound healing, and caffeine will actually hinder wound healing. So aloe vera is actually better to use than caffeine.
The title of my project is Amoxicillin and Vitamin C, a more powerful combination. I won second place at Orange County or Regional Science Fair, and I won the Broadcom Award. My science fair project is about combining vitamin C and antibiotic amoxicillin. Could it be more efficient in killing bacteria than just amoxicillin alone. The ratio of higher amoxicillin and lower vitamin C would be more efficient in killing the bacteria. I was half right because the ratio of vitamin C and amoxicillin was better than amoxicillin alone. However, it was a combination of more vitamin C and less amoxicillin.